Welcome. My name is Professor Patchell, and I'll be your instructor for English 212B online. I'm really excited to teach this class. I've taught this class many times in person in the summers, but this is the first time I've taught it online. So I'm a little nervous and I'm figuring some things out. I do have experience, of course, from the pandemic making online classes, but it's been a while since I've recorded any lectures, probably a couple of years, or since I've run a class completely online, although I did do an English 201B last summer. But this is the first class I'm creating in a few years, so be patient with me. I'm a little nervous about it. So if you're nervous too, you're in good company. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it manageable and interesting. As far as I'm still creating content for the course, and I will be as we go through. So those things will be going up weekly. And I want to welcome everybody here. And when I said welcome to everybody, I mean all are welcome. I create a safe, inclusive environment in my classes, and I run them on a principle of community. So when you join this class, you're joining an academic community. And we're going to have a lot of discussions online, and I hope to have some good discussions in optional Zooms if we get attendance at them. I will run those every week as long as there's interest and participation in doing so, or if I am able to do so. I'll say a little bit about that in a minute. This class it is an adult transfer level class. We do have mature content in this class. So we're going to talk about all the interesting things that have to do with human identity and American identity. American identity is human identity. We're going to be encountering sex, violence, death, destruction, but also love, life, and the vital spirit that comes with this strange place that we call America. But I do expect a measure of respect in treatment of your peers in this class. And I'm going to ask, when you type or interact online with anyone, pretend like you're interacting with them face to face, that you're sitting in a classroom with them, or that you are in a room having a discussion with them, because we are going to get to know each other through the discussion boards. We'll get to know each other. And I hope in the opening discussion, we learn a little bit about each other too. We're going to have, as I said, mature content. We're going to explore a lot of issues of race in this class, race and identity. And sometimes we will encounter racial epithets in our reading, slurs, explicit language, and we're going to keep them in context and use them respectfully in their context. Let's see. So be courteous with your peers. Remember, they're community members. You may not know them yet. You may never get to know them really well, but be courteous and interactive. That doesn't mean that you can't argue or that you can't have differing viewpoints. Sometimes we will have arguments on the discussion boards, or maybe even in a Zoom session if you're in the Zoom session. So even when we're arguing, we can be courteous and we can keep in mind that we are members of a community. I did mention optional Zooms. I will be running those, and you'll see them in announcements, and we'll see how they go. In my experience, they've added a very rich dimension to the class. It's a chance to have access to me and to your peers, and once again, to build community and to ask questions, to get feedback. You can give me feedback that way. And on the question of feedback, I do value your feedback, your ideas. Let me know what's working, what's not working, and I'll do what I can to fine-tune the class. Let's see, this is American Lit, 1865 to the present, and that's a lot. I know. I hope you got the book because it's a big book, and we also have some um, other support materials that come with the book. You may have to, if you did not get a new copy of the book, you may, if you desire, have to pay for some of the content that's online. It's supposed to come with the book. If you have the book, if you got it new, you'll have a code, an access code. Otherwise, there are a couple of different price ranges. I don't want to go into that too much now. We're going to go through 3 periods in our book, and we're just going to do selections from each period. We can't really cover everything in them. That would be impossible, especially in 6 weeks. So I'm going to try to keep it focused, but we're going to go through American realism with little hints of transcendentalism left over. And then we're going to get into modernism, which runs from about 1900 to 1914 to about 1945. I always say the dropping of the atom bomb was the beginning of the postmodern world. Let's see. So we are going to be talking about read the readings like you're studying them. We're not just reading for entertainment here. I hope you enjoy them. And we are going to read a lot of fun and really deep and interesting stuff. But remember, you're looking for meaning. You're looking for themes, those concepts or ideas that you find in the readings. What are they saying about the American identity, the human spirit, race relations, the human condition, all of these things. The last thing I'm going to mention is micro lectures. I'm going to be making some micro lectures throughout this summer and posting them on our course site. My goal is to try to keep them around 15 minutes. Now, I wanted this to be about 5 minutes. I'm already at 7 minutes and 10 seconds, so I better finish up to a close. So remember, I'm Professor Patchell. Get reading Emily Dickinson and Walt Whitman, and we're off to the start of an amazing summer session. So stand by, be patient, and we'll get through this together. Thank you.